Question 11. Martin and Luke are students in the same maths class. The probability that Martin will bring a calculator to a lesson is 0.8. The probability that Luke will bring a calculator to the lesson is 0.6. Part A says complete the probability tree diagram. So, you just have to fill in the probabilities on the right branches. So, the first one I believe is done for you. So this is Martin, okay? He can either bring a calculator or not bring a calculator. Now these two probabilities have to add up to 1. The probability that he's going to bring a calculator is 0.8. So therefore the probability that he's not going to bring a calculator is 1 minus 0.8. So that's 0.2. Now it's Luke's turn. Okay, now if Martin brings a calculator, the probability that Luke will bring a calculator is 0.6. Therefore, if he doesn't bring a calculator, that's going to be 1 minus 0.6, as I have to add up to 1. So that's 0.4. And it's going to be the same here. If Martin doesn't bring a calculator, Luke has the same chances, same probabilities of bringing a calculator and not bringing a calculator. Okay, so I have completed the probability tree there. Now, part A is worth 2 marks. Let's have a quick look at the mark scheme. So you get 1 mark for having Martin's probability correct, and a second mark for having Luke's probability correct. So if you'd only got one of Luke's correct but the rest wrong, and Martin's wrong, you wouldn't get any marks, in fact. Okay, so first mark comes from Martin's being correct, second mark comes from Luke's being correct. So, part B says work out the probability that both Martin and Luke will not bring a calculator to the lesson. So which route is that? Okay, so Martin and Luke not bringing a calculator. So no calculator from Martin and no calculator from Luke. Okay, so we want this probability here. Now remember, you times across the tree. So it's going to be 0.2 times by 0.4. That will give us the probability that Martin and Luke don't bring a calculator. Okay, so the answer is 0.08. So I'm just going to write that on the answer line, and that's the final answer. Now the first mark comes from a method mark of timesing 0.2 by 0.4, and the second mark comes from the final answer of 0.08. And that's it.